And this video is all about Lauren Juma. Now, Lauren was a 16-year-old beautiful young lady who got her notoriety just this morning. At around 1:05 a.m., there was a call made to 911 by her 19-year-old sister. And this all happened in Northeast Harris County in Houston. So spirit guides, holy angels, and ancestors, gather around. Tonight we're going to the zip code of 77338. And we are in Houston. Zip code 77338. And while we're here, we're going to visit Canton Trace Lane. That is the name of the street. And we want to be on Canton Trace Lane in Northeast Harris County, otherwise known as Humble, Texas. Humble, Texas, zip code 77338. We're at a home on Canton Trace Lane. We are wanting to know about the events that happened there early in the morning of today's date of April the 29th of 2022. So let's start the clock at 10 p.m. on April the 28th. This would be about three and a half hours before the 911 call. So spirit angels, take us to 77338, zip code, Humble, Texas. Oh, there's one. Humble, Texas, and we want to go to Canton Trace Lane. We're wanting to know about two energies there. One is 16 years old, a female by the name of Lauren Juma. The other is a male energy, a quite older male energy. I believe he's in his 60s or right at 60. And his name is Van Brisbon, spelled with a V. And we wanted to know what's going on between these two energies on April the 28th. All right, now this is quite a bit. When lots of them come out, I take the top and the bottom one. So 2, so now we are at 3. We're wanting to know about the event that happened between Lauren Juma and Van Brisbon in Humble, Texas on April the 29th of 2022. But we want to be there at 10 p.m. We're inside the home on Canton Trace Lane. We want to know what's going on between Lauren and Van Brisbon. He is the boyfriend of the mother. All right, so we have 4 to start with. All right, and if the cards fall to the floor, I only take the ones that fall face down. So I actually don't have any questions. We're just going to clarify and see where it goes from there. All right. So the first card that came out is the 5 of Swords. And we do know that there was gunshot. He shot her twice. They're pointing out to me that both of these people have their hands up. This one right here and this one. He's pointing a gun at them, but they have their hands up. This is, to me, giving me the energy of she wasn't a threat to him in any way. Like he could see her hands, they were up. She wasn't holding anything in her hands. They were they're, I'm not gonna say they're unarmed because they have the sling weapons on their back, but there's nothing in their hands. Their hands are up. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, next we have the 9 of Cups, and this looks like a typical. She is in the 10th grade, a 16-year-old girl. So this looks like a 16-year-old's bedroom. You know, we got a lot of shoes, all the little soda cans lined up on the dresser, and shoes are off, and she's clothed here. And all her clothes look like they are in order. Just relaxing in her room. All right. Thank you, Spirit. The next card that came out is the Ace of Coins. This is interesting here. They're pointing out that the can opener is being used to open a can, and yes, that is the proper tool to use to open a can. But they're giving me the relation of it was like one, like if you, it's like if you see the car, but then somebody else has the car keys. It was like these two things needed to be together. So somehow he had something that he thought she wanted or thought that she may need. It'd be like if she had the can and he had the can opener. It was like a leverage. Let's dig into that right now. I want to know what the can opener represents. So I think you're showing me a can opener here and a can, and I'm understanding the relationship between the two. One is used to open the other. But as we are digging into, all right, that's fun. I don't like this. This gown thing that this woman is wearing right here. I kind of feel like this is some sort of a robe or a nightgown or something. All right. Let me ask the question about the can opener first. Then we're gonna come back around to this robe or nightgown. All right. Back to it. So, Spirit, you have shown me a can opener and a can here, and I understand the relationship between the two. But what is the can opener representing as far as Lauren Juma and Van Brisbon is concerned? What was it that he had that he thought she wanted? What is the can opener representing as far as the events that happened in Humboldt, Texas? All right, so now we had the Queen of Swords out here. And the Queen of Swords is, she cuts everything out. This is the energy of, like in the first picture, she's laying down and relaxed. And in the second one, she has sat up. And all of the clothing are still on. But the defense is up. The way this sword is up. And even though it looks like the sword has struck something, that's not bloodshed. That's more or less somebody having their phone out and the numbers are starting to dial. He's definitely got her attention. Get back into the stack. Spirit, as far as the events that happened in Humboldt, Texas, in the zip code of 77338 on the dates of April the 29th of 2022, what exactly happened to set off the phone call between Lauren? All right. All right, we got the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords is back out here again. This is twice. It's another Queen of Swords. These are the same people. It's like the same energy of being on the alert. But when I asked what was causing the alert, we have the Seven of Swords, and this is somebody sneaking in and out of a bedroom there. Little sneaking around going on here. And that definitely got some attention. This Eight of Cups energy, this is the mom I'm feeling. I don't know where she was. They said she's back now though. Because it was the if I had the story right, it was the mom that called the older sister and it was the sister that called the police. But this is the energy of the mom. I'm gonna ask, even though she was on her way back as soon as it got started, I wanna ask if she knew anything. What was her energy during these events? Alright, but you show me two Queen of Swords that Lauren was definitely on alert and she had her sword, aka her phone, out and she's making calls. You show me mom on her way back. What was mom's energy? Achievement. Mom actually, well, I'm pretty sure you will think of like if you've alerted people and you know everybody's on their way, they're getting help. She, mom really felt like she had stopped it from happening. All right, let's see what else mom felt. And of course, this is all alleged. But sometimes just when you hear a person's voice, you get assured that things are in motion. All right, Spirit, could you give me any other emotions or thoughts that mom might have been having during this event as she was rushing home to be with her daughter Lauren? All right. The cards that came out is incomplete. I gotta get there. I'm not there. And look what else come out. A greedy man. Look, he's taking stuff that he's not supposed to. So she knew that you know, the door wasn't up. It's incomplete. Like this achievement of getting help, it's not complete yet because her daughter wasn't brought out of the house, and she's aware that the presence that's with her is this. You see for yourself. Older greedy man want things that he's not supposed to have. All right, but that's still. It's showing the bedroom and her being alerted and getting a phone. I'm gonna ask one more time what set it off. Even though they showed what set it off is like the sneaking into the room, I want to ask from his point of view what made him go in there. Because this is looking at it from, we're inside Lauren's room, we're looking at it from her side and her phone calls. But everybody's energy is out here except for his. Mr. Van Brisbon, the perpetrator. So let's get his energy. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this movie tarot because it's all characters. And even if a female come out and tarot gender is fluid. But it'll give us an idea of what his energy was and where his mind was when this whole thing started. All right, Spirit, thank you. We're still on Canton Trace Lane in Humboldt, Texas. We're in the home of Lauren Juma, her stepdad, Van Brisbon. It's April the 29th of 2022. All right. We got two energies. And this is surprising because usually this Two of Cups isn't supposed to be in this deck. This is supposed to be our people deck. But you know, Spirit put cards where he want them to be. Okay, so what came out is the Knight of Cups. And we all know this is like that clueless lover from the Princess Bride. I'm thinking, did his character drink a little bit in that movie or not? But this is got that energy of you know, your rightful place, because he felt like he was rightfully supposed to be with that Princess Bride girl. He had followed her all over the countryside and all type of stuff. And she didn't even know who he was until, you know, later on when he took the mask off. But just his energy of feeling like that he was supposed to be with that princess girl, that's some serious energy right there. And the Two of Cups as you know, the kissy face card. All right, because this is still so fresh and we want to be respectful of the family. I'm going to leave it right there. Again, I am Cleopatra Wallace. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because who knows what's going to happen next.